In this tutorial, we're going to go through how to edit a post or how to compose a post so that it's search engine friendly. In this case, we're taking a post that's already been published on how to treat trigger bites, and we're going to try to make it a little bit better for the search engines. The first thing you want to do is anytime you write a title, you want to make sure that you get the keywords, which is what somebody would type into Google that would get them to your post. You want to incorporate that in your post title. So while we have a nice clever title here, we're going to change it slightly to treating trigger bites with an uncooperative patient. That way you still have something that's a little bit catchy, but you have treating trigger bites right there in the very first part of your title. The next thing you want to do is take a look at your images. We're going to click on Edit Image. And right now this has just a default title, so what we're going to do is we're going to also change that to treating trigger bites. And in alternate text, we're also going to put how to treat trigger bites. That way we get both of those search terms in our image, which images are searchable. And then we go on to the content. Now as you look through your content, you want to make sure that at least in your first paragraph you hit your keywords. So reading over the first paragraph of this post, we don't see anything about the trigger bites, but we do see what was done beforehand to try and prevent bug bites. So we'll just add in a sentence at the end of that. Okay, so we got that in the first paragraph, we got treating trigger bites right there. And then the next thing we can do is we can come up here and put a heading. And I never use heading 1. I very seldom use heading 2. I either use 3 or 4. Those are just, they show the importance of what you're saying. Think of them as section titles, and then you can think of it as an outline. So I'll start with heading 3, and I'll put how to treat trigger bites, or actually I'm going to put how we treat trigger bites, because the rest of this is talking about how to treat the bites. And then you can go through your post and see where else you would be able to work in your keywords. The trick is you never want to put it somewhere where it sounds forced or where it sounds like you're trying to stuff the keywords in there. Google does pick up on that, and they will go ahead and mark you down for it. And then we can come down to our SEO settings, and if you don't have these yet, don't worry, but we're going to start working with these, and there will be another lesson on that. And we're going to make our document title how to treat trigger bites. And then in our custom description, we're going to just type in something that's going to tell what the post is about, and go ahead and try and pull the reader in, because this custom description is what's going to show in the search engine results if nothing else is showing. If you don't put anything in here, it'll just go ahead and put in part of your first paragraph. And then once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and click Update. And you can see now the post is updated, and hopefully we'll start getting some search results on that.